Welcome back to me and Laura's YouTube channel, Nutrition Me. Today I'm sharing a buckwheat granola recipe with you that I really like. And I love using buckwheat, which is not a wheat, it's a nut, because it becomes very crispy and delicious when you roast it in the oven or bake it in the oven. I'm using 300 milliliters of buckwheat today, and then I'm using the same amount of gluten-free organic oats, so 300 milliliters of oats. Then I'm putting in some salt, unrefined sea salt. I'm thinking about a half teaspoon, and then a big teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Then I add in 5 teaspoons of coconut palm sugar. You can use less, you can use more, add to your own taste, but I think this is a perfect amount. Then I'm adding in 2 large tablespoons of raw cacao powder, organic of course. Always raw, it's just a better taste, I think. And then I put in my shredded coconut, about, I don't know, a large handful. And then 1 deciliter or 100 milliliters of melted coconut oil, organic, unrefined. And then it's important to stir it and mix it up very well so the oil gets all over. And then I'm adding in 5 drops of cinnamon stevia. You can add more, you can add less, don't have to add it at all, but I like to add a little bit of that too. Then I'm using about a big handful of almonds, and I'm gonna chop them up a little bit, not too much. So I'm just gonna add them in, and again stir it all around till everything is mixed. Then I've preheated the oven for 150 degrees, and I'm gonna spread the granola out on the baking sheet, and I'm gonna bake it for about 30 minutes. But depending on your oven, check it, and maybe it only needs 20 minutes, and I prefer to halfway through to stir it around a bit so everything gets baked and crispy. So that's how it is, very easy. And then you cool it down and put it in a glass jar. And this is how I like to make it for a snack or maybe breakfast. Just pour in some of the granola, and then I'm adding in some chia seeds. Preferably I've been soaking the chia seeds before. I like to do that. And then I'm adding in some hemp seeds and some almond milk, and just stir it. And then about half banana. And that's kind of it. Then you have your breakfast or your snack, healthy and delicious and crispy. Okay, so this was a little recipe video, and I can show you that I almost ate it all, and I know my husband also ate a little bit, so it's definitely something I'm gonna do again. I think I'm going to do it much more. I'm gonna skip the oats, and I'm gonna put in some more coconut flakes, just because I want it to be less grainy, and also because I am going a little bit back to a diet I've been very happy about doing many years ago, which is kind of like the bulletproof diet, inspired by it. And I did a lot of butter, coffee, intermittent fasting, and I still do that once in a while. And yeah, I feel that I want to do it again, just because how it made me feel. Upgrading these things changing them and putting less sugar in your food. That's what I like, and that's why I like to make my own granola and other things that I like to have in my kitchen, especially when you need a little snack that tastes like chocolate and has a satisfying and dessert-like crunchy taste. I can recommend this one because this specific recipe didn't make me feel heavy at all. It really made my taste buds happy, and also my stomach, and I had energy to do the things that I have to do, which is what I search for. So yeah, but thank you for watching, and I think next video for me is gonna be talking a little bit about food and about why I like how I put my dinners together and my lunches and my thoughts behind it. I would like to share a little bit about that. So, but thank you and have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.